Okay, here we are. Welcome to the stream. What's today? Sunday? Sunday night. First day of February. You guys excited for Valentine's Day? I know Valentine's Day is one of those holidays that's like a lot of people really freaking hate it. And I get it, right? Because it's like everyone who's like single but wants somebody. It's like Valentine's Day sucks really bad. And then also, like, I kind of hate the consumerism of Valentine's Day. But what I freaking miss a lot is Valentine's Day as a kid in elementary school. Jam-packed. Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. And I don't know if this was like a universal thing or like how universal of a thing this was. I think it was probably pretty common in US elementary schools. But like Valentine's Day, like you'd make little mailboxes, right? You get to make your own little like shoebox mailbox thing. And then you're like expected to bring like Valentine cards for everybody in your class, you know, and like drop them in the little mailboxes. And then a lot of the times, you know, we get to like decorate cookies, like those little heart sugar cookies, and you gotta put like frosting and sprinkles on it and stuff. And then, you know, if you're lucky, some of the people like, you know, give you candy with the Valentines, right? I think really I just liked making the box, you know. I just loved any like craft project. Give every kid in the class the Fun-Dip Valentine's card. Yeah, nice. Yeah, the Fun-Dip Valentine's card, those ones are goated. It was always kind of like a little bit frustrating for me though, because I would be really thoughtful about my Valentine's cards, and like I'd think about every single person, every single one of my classmates, and I'd like write a special little note for them. And then it's like nobody else in my class is doing that. Like everybody is, they just like write their name on it and then write my name on it, and that's it, and they just give you the card. It's no note, no nothing, right? It's like to Jimmy from whoever, you know, like sometimes you get good ones, right? Like your friends or whatever, your friends will like write a little note or something, but you know, and then it's like, oh, you gotta write this special Valentine's card for, you know, all your crushes, you know, and then you hope, you know, when you get one from them, you know, maybe it'll say something a little extra. It never does. I think really I just miss like doing arts and crafts in school, little arts and crafts projects. And it's like, yeah, I would like to do arts and crafts as an adult, but I don't have the supplies, like that costs money. And it's like arts and crafts are better when it's like you have like community supplies, right, where it's just a bunch of random stuff and you just pick from the random stuff and make whatever. And it's like, it's hard to have that same kind of like just random stuff box when it's just you. Let's get something going, shall we? Let's see, what do we got? What are my options? Where's my Steam? There. So, let's see, we could do like another idle game. I guess I was kind of thinking what I had in my head for stream today was like doing an idle game until I get bored, and then swapping it over to Coffee Talk, which is pretty like dialogue heavy. It's the same thing with yearbooks and getting impersonal messages from people. Hags, yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm sitting there writing a super thought out, personalized note in every single person's yearbook, and then they just, in mine, they just sign their name or write hags, yeah. Go down the list of my games. Oh, Digzium. I don't think I ever finished that one. Point and click. I got a few point and click games. What is this? I like have some demos on here I didn't even remember putting on here. Oh yeah, Firewatch. That might be a really good one to do, right? So that one's just like a walking simulator. We got like all the Freddy fishes. You go for the nostalgia. Garfield cart. That's pretty cool. Quite a few. I have so many games on here I've never played. I guess that's kind of just like the Steam experience, right? You just buy like a discount pack with a bunch of games and then never play them. Or it's like you get a game to play with your friends and you play it the one time and then you never play it again. Oh, the worst was when I wrote something really meaningful in our senior yearbook. They didn't even write in mine. Yeah, that's the worst. They don't even write in yours. That sucks. Red Spade, hey, how's it going? Welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm sitting here trying to decide what I want to play. Okay, we could play Starbound. I've been playing quite a bit of Starbound lately, and I've been highly enjoying it. Okay, yeah, I think we start with like oh, I haven't played this game in a long time. Viridity. It's like a plant growing game. There's like not a lot of gameplay in this. I wonder if we can get like we just do it over time, right? At the beginning of every stream we like launch this, check on our plants, and then switch to other things, and maybe we get like a good little plant thing going over a long time, right? We'd like grow a little plant thing. That might be cool. Starbound, Blast from the Past. Yeah, I've been like really into it lately for whatever reason. I never finished it. So I don't know, I just like, well, since transitioning and like being a man now, things have just been easier. Like my brain just seems to work better now, and so like playing video games, like especially games that I haven't been able to like play through or finish before, or like I get stuck or frustrated, like they're just somehow easier now, which is really cool and unexpected. Bitrate is hella down for me. Stream is starting hard. Ooh. Let me look on my end. My Streamlabs says it's good, saying 0 dropped frames. My bitrate seems to be okay. I mean, I am showing like on the Twitch, and it's not very steady. It seemed like it did drop a little bit previously, but looks like it's kind of a little bit more steady now. Good on your end, jam-packed. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I remember last time you were here, we were kind of having that issue also, right? Where it was being kind of bad for you. At least I feel like I remember that being the case. I hope that's not like a long-term thing. That would really suck. But yeah, I don't know. It at least seems like it's okay. I mean, it did drop earlier. I can see in my little bitrate thing. So maybe it's just like a temporary thing. I don't know. I'll keep my bitrate down in my thing and maybe try and keep an eye on it. You guys are familiar with the these Nido cubes? I got one recently and I freaking love it so much. Let's get our game going. That's freaking tiny. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay. Let's stop our other music here. It's kind of loud. I guess I still have a plant. There's a whole, hold on, there's no options. It's just, holy crap, that's really loud for me. I gotta turn that down. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So we got a lot of weeds going here, huh? I would think that, or I would have thought that all of my plants would just be dead and that I would have had to start over because I have not opened this thing in years. But I mean, it's virtual plants, right? So I guess it's forgiving. The cube, yeah, life finds a way, I guess, yeah. Virtual plants don't die. Snail, wow, cute. I really like spraying the snail. Wet. Water all of our guys. Pull all these weeds. It seems weird to me that weeds would grow in like just a pot of plants. I mean, I guess maybe it's like outside and like wind is blowing things into it, but oh, okay, well, I guess that's it. Then we just come back next time and water them and hope they grow more, I guess. Doesn't seem like there's much else for me to do. Oh, okay, there's a menu here. What is toggle random? I don't know what that means. Go to nursery. Okay. Oh, free plant once a week. Alright. Whoa. okay. What? There's like way more in this game than I thought. Original, random, 3 ones per week. Okay, so it looks like this cost actual money, like just real money, and I'm not gonna be doing that. But we did get another aloe vera. I have one aloe vera seedling. Where can I put it? Over here, I guess. I feel like I want to move. Not you. Let's like. Kind of put the aloe veras next to each other. So maybe move you over here. And then move you also. Maybe like here. And then this aloe vera. You put it kind of more in the middle next to the other one. I don't know. Come back next week and get another free thing. Cool. Well, I think that's about all we can do. So I guess that's the end of that. We'll come back next time. Okay, it's very difficult to make out what you're saying, so I'm just gonna be lurking. I apologize. Have a good stream, Jimmy. I'm sorry that it's not good for you. Wonder why that is. Still, yeah, I don't know. As far as I can tell, it seems okay on my end. I would hope if there was an issue that it would like show up on the VOD so I could see it and then maybe be able to correct it, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Could be a Twitch server thing. Yeah, maybe. I can't see that like my bitrate like on my little window seems like a little bit wonky maybe. I don't know, it looks kind of steady. I don't know what like a good bitrate even would be. Let me hold on. What am I even streaming at? Let's see. 30 frames. Seems okay. I might have to look into that later and like figure out. But as far as I can tell, it seems like it's a decent number. Okay, let's play like idle game until I get bored. And then maybe we like switch over to coffee talk, a little bit more dialogue heavy, and then maybe we'll like finish it off with some Starbound is kind of what I'm thinking. So where's my one that we've been playing that we're almost done with? Nodebuster, that's the one. Let's get that one going. Let's see. Prestige 12. Let's see how far we get here. Those lightning chains are so satisfying. Well, we haven't died so far, which is pretty good, because we were dying pretty earlier on, and now the boss is okay. Never mind, spoke too soon. I'm really not sure what causes you to die. Let's see. A couple of things, more health, armor. Gain 1% armor every second during session. Or just more max health. Though gaining armor seems good. More crit damage. That's good. Okay, and I think we're doing well enough on 12. I think we can just keep going until we beat it. Oh, well, there you go. We beat it. Okay. What else do we have? I don't know what this even unlocks. It's just like nothing. Just buttons for the sake of clicking buttons. Okay, and then that didn't unlock anything for us, so let's see how quickly we die. On level 13. I still haven't figured out what song this music reminds me of. Like, it's like I can picture in my head. Oh, we just beat the boss. The quality of the guy's voice when he's singing in the song, it's like, because it's like the melody is like similar to the melody of this song, but it's like I can't figure it out past that. Interesting. I mean, I assume, following this chain up is just like the end of the game, right? This feels like we're getting close to the end. Let's see, what even else? Are these, they're just like shadows. So there's this one, this one over here, 2 levels of that, 1 more level of that one, quite a few more levels of this one, so I think we should be putting more money into the crypto. Boss defeated. It wasn't even hard. Alright. Let's just dump everything into this. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Further on that. Go to 15. This feels like it just feels so OP now. Like I don't even have to do anything at this point. That the progression in this game feels a little wonky, I guess. I'm still not sure what leveling up even does. Like there's a lot in this game that I still don't really understand the mechanics of. I mean, I guess it doesn't like matter too much. Okay. We're maxing. Seems like we're maxing like almost everything out at this point. It's just a couple more levels of this. I think can probably just dump everything into it, maybe. Well, I don't want to like get more than what I need and not be able to afford something else because of it. I mean, I guess we just mine more, right? And it's, well, I mean, I guess it seems like we're maxed out on all the things that the red currency even buys, so I think we just mine the crypto and get more of the blue stuff and keep getting these purple things from beating bosses, I guess. I guess it makes sense that, you know, now that levels are super beatable because there's not much progression left. Yeah, I mean, we have just so much health now, and we're getting so much health, like, every game, so... Okay, that's maxed out now. Need more of the blue things. We can continue on that. Seems like we're definitely getting close to the end here. Is there any... what do we got in here? Okay. Yeah, and we're getting pretty close to finishing with the milestones too. I'm scared to progress this thing though, because it's like I don't want to like end the game before I've unlocked everything and gotten all the milestones. So maybe I'll focus on that a little bit. So like instead of, you know, finishing the next thing, maybe I'll finish out those milestones and then like finish out the tree just to, you know, be extra safe. send one text and my screen's all full of freaking red stuff. Why is my nose so itchy? We need more blue guys. We did achieve that milestone, so we need more blue and more red. Let's finish those out. And we'll keep going with that. I wonder if it just goes to like level 20, you know, a nice round number. Let's go a couple down. I feel like this game is like such a good opportunity to like do like mindfulness meditation, you know, just sit here and watch all the things go and listen to it and just take a second to breathe, you know. That nice dopamine hit from gathering all the little things. Ooh. Starting to make me feel a bit sleepy. Which I guess is good, right? It means we're doing something right, I think. I hope. kind of crazy how not bored of this I am yet. Being able to just sit here and breathe and relax. It's kind of nice, you know? Now hopefully it's the same for you guys, and it's not just freaking absolutely super boring. I mean, in a sense, boring is good, right? Because it's like I'm trying to get you to fall asleep is kind of the goal, or, you know, relax. And I think boring, as long as it's not too boring. Boring is good for sleep. Boring puts us to sleep, usually. But maybe not for neurodivergent brains. Sometimes. I guess that's kind of my target audience, is neurodivergent brains that, you know, need just the right amount of stimulation to be able to go to sleep. It's starting to feel like, you know, I've been at this for kind of forever, so maybe we'll end it. I'm gonna check my phone, get a little drink. I will say though, outside of the context of, you know, trying to help people relax and fall asleep, this is not very good content. Not very entertaining, I would say. Okay, let's see where we're at now. after all of that, we still have not achieved these milestones, which feels kind of crazy to me. To get enough to max that out, but it seems like we're kind of, yeah, I mean, it seems like we've ended the tree. You know, I have, obviously, except for up here. I'm curious, actually. I want to go to level 1 and I'm going to see, or 0, I guess. I want to see what it's like. Everything just dies immediately and, like, off the screen. It's like you'd think that you'd get like a bunch from it because everything dies immediately, right? But no, it's not good. So let's see, 17, maybe 16 is just the best level to be at if we're not wanting to level up. Need more of these blue guys. You know what, I've changed my mind, I think. We can just continue. I think that's fine, right? We can just get a bunch of crypto for no reason. 'Cause there's nothing to spend it on anymore. Right? Yeah, nothing available. Just that. So, let's just go next. Maybe it ends at 20, you know? That means there's 3 more levels. I suppose it's a little bit of poor game design to not have the progression go very naturally. Like to have to sit there and go back and farm for a long time just to get the milestones, you know? So, you know, just continue and trust the process. And also, you know, after all of that freaking just grinding, I'm getting a little bored. So, let's get on with it, shall we? Event horizon, what's next? Singularity. And we'll just, you know, throw all of this into net coin for no reason. We got 6 of these now, but can't upgrade anymore, I guess. And who knows, maybe it doesn't end at 20. What's next? Oh, okay. We got endless and the lab. Unlock the laboratory tab. Okay, Something new? Ah, I see. So this is what the net coin is for. Got it. It's interesting that I can't seem to upgrade the speed anymore, though. Jimmy from Jimmy.com. Cadenza from Cadenza.net. Welcome. I'm clicking on that link, by the way. I want to see where it goes. Nobody owns it. I could buy it. It's for sale. Own it today for $45,999. That's crazy. That's how much a domain costs? That's insane. Or could lease to own. Only $997 a month. That's crazy. Yeah, only $46,000. $46,000 to own Jimmy.com. That's crazy. I mean, maybe I become like a really big famous artist or something, and I just have $46,000, that I could just throw into that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, cadenza.net. Let's see what we got here. Whoa. That actually goes somewhere. We are all spiritual people, free as our music, and we live for that reason. T-shirt, rave in your heart. It's like some sort of European band? Italian? Some sort of... Cadenza is a space for music to grow, rise, and blossom. It is an accessible platform created to receive new people, projects, and their influences. By continuously searching and progressing, we are a part of the evolution. We are all spiritual people, free as our music, and we live for that reason. Alright, it's like an Italian network of bands? It's a label? Swiss Chilean artist. Chilean electronic music. Okay. This is really obscure. That's really funny. That is really funny. That's cool. But yeah, I mean, I tell you what, if I would ever be able to afford $1,000 a month to like lease to own a domain name, and at that time Jimmy.com is still available, I'm gonna buy it. Absolutely. What is this game? This game is what is this game called? Nodebuster. It's just one of those mindless number go up games. We're getting pretty close to finishing it, though. Like, our tree, this is our tree. It's like all of these are done. There's no more progressing down here. It's just kind of up here, and we just unlocked the lab. So that's the thing. Apparently we gotta get this much net coin for our lab to research the God virus. Yeah. So I think we're gonna... Also, I like have a bunch of these, and it's like, it's not letting me use them to upgrade the speed, so I don't know what that's about. It's pretty satisfying though. Bitcoin mining in my video. Yeah. Yep. And this is it. This is the gameplay. You just sit here and you don't even have to do anything. I just sit here with my little box and not even move around and just let it go, and it does it. Of course I want to like get all the things eventually at some point, but it kind of just does it itself. Just sit here and like knead my little cube while it goes. Yeah, fun and interactive. Oh, we defeated the boss. I didn't even get to collect all this stuff. Okay, I guess we're done unlocking stuff. Like, there's nowhere else for it to go. It's just the lab now. I still don't understand why, like, we're just at max speed, I guess. Yeah, I'm throwing my Bitcoin mining game by sitting here and not collecting all the little bits. I gotta collect more of the blue guys so that I can get the milestone. Still pretty far from the blue guy collecting milestone. Get the bits. I'm getting the bits. Don't you worry. I'm getting the bits. I was I think a little bit before you got here was speculating that maybe there were only like 20 levels. But it seems like there's more than 20 levels. I'm getting as much as the bits as I'm physically able to. Okay? But, okay, fine, like maybe I'm being like a little bit lazy about it. Fine, you want me to like freaking, here you go. I'll do this the whole, there, are you happy? I'm getting all the bits. I'm not missing a single bit just for you. I'm getting all these bits for you. Holy, if I just reminded myself of the Kool-Aid video. You remember the Kool-Aid video? I missed all those bits because I was thinking about the Kool-Aid video. What was it? I made this for you. I haven't thought about that video since like junior high. I'm sorry, I was thinking about the video. You remember the video, right? Oh, this is so freaking slow. You don't even know the video? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Julian Smith, hot Kool-Aid. 16 years ago. It was big. This was really big in junior high. You've never seen it? Okay, we're going to watch it right now. Hold on. Let me. We're gonna hold on. What the heck? My thing is so. Okay. Let me like mute the game. Okay.
Morning, brother.
up a little bit.
You don't make a pot of Kool-Aid.
Well, I did.
Is it hot?
Maybe, maybe not.
It's hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hot Kool-Aid?
I could put some ice in it if you like.
Oh, no, I'm not thirsty.
Brother,
I'm not gonna drink it.
I made this for you.
No.
Drink it!
No.
I want you to drink this!
I'm not drinking it.
Drink this right now or I'll pour it on the floor and I'll blame it on you!
Oh, yeah, real mature.
I made this for you!
Now, why don't you grow up?
I did! Because I love you!
Well, I'm not gonna drink it.
I hate you!
That's all I ever hear anymore. Brother, try this. Brother, try that. Remember that? What was it? Cinnamon toast and, what was it?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
That was a good idea.
You didn't make a single pound.
I made a pound of cinnamon toast with mayonnaise.
And don't forget Rocky Road with Tabasco, right? Yeah. Was it 3 hospitalized? No, 3 women hospitalized.
You drink this right now!
Drink your own hot Kool-Aid.
There's so much left of it. What am I going to do with all this hot Kool-Aid?
Drink it.
No!
Yes.
No! Brother.
Yes.
Please. Drink my hot Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, shit, I thought there was more. Yeah, there you go. I've seen this. This is activating something. Remember the loud equals funny era. Yeah. Yeah, the milk guy. Oh, it shows my own freaking stream manager. Yeah, it's like, oh, my game freaking crashed. What the hell? It did not age well. Huh? Yeah, you got my stream key from showing my stream manager. Were you gonna take over my stream? You gonna stream content for me? Do it. Yeah, it wasn't funny. It was funny then. I remember it being funny then. Everyone was like really obsessed with it. But I guess it's like, you know, it's funny to kids in junior high. I gotta unmute my game. Okay. What are we doing? This thing. We gotta get more crypto for our research. Okay. Yeah, everybody, don't forget cadenza.net. cadenza.net. Go there for a spiritual experience. You know, I actually think at one point, in junior high, I had the I made this for you scream as my text tone on my phone. I can't believe how slow the Bitcoin mining progress, but yeah. It's like, we gotta get 1,000. That was only 59. How far are we on these? We're getting close. 69. I should change my text tone back to Colossus doing his power up in the X-Men arcade game. That's a really good noise. It's a lot shorter than the one I have right now. The one I have right now is actually kind of long. It's really long for a text tone, actually. It's like it's the music that plays in Metroid when you get an item. It's like da 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 da. Like, that's so long for a text tone. Yeah, okay, so the impression of the Colossus doing the power up in the X-Men arcade game is I gotta do it quiet. We gotta hit it in the ASMR voice, though, you know. he doesn't hit it in the ASMR voice. He just kind of freaking just yells. The X-Men arcade game gets so boring after a while. Maybe I'm just like spoiled and it's like, yeah, it's not the 80s anymore, you know, but man, it like takes forever. And like, unless you can play it for free, it's so expensive. Like, I can't believe like people were like pumping quarters into the X-Men arcade game to beat that thing, you know, like. We're getting somewhere with this one. Was all there was to do? Yeah. It's like either that or you go ride your bike around the neighborhood for the millionth time. Go home and eat your Mario cereal. Donkey Kong cereal. It's just made of sugar and chemicals. And then watch all the advertisements geared towards children new on TV thanks to Ronald Reagan. Now I could play Overwatch and then get off and play Deadlock, yeah. So true. I kind of, I don't know, I feel like maybe I want to be done with Overwatch. Not like forever, but maybe like for a little bit. I feel like I'm just like wasting my life. All I'm doing is playing Overwatch, because it's like, yesterday, it was like all I did all day. The day before that, I realized that I played Overwatch for 12 hours, and that's all I did the whole day. And like, I'm doing that really often, and I'm just like not doing other things because I'm just playing Overwatch all the time. Like, holy fuck. Watch in moderation. Yeah. That's why I'm streaming now, so that I'm doing something other than playing Overwatch. And it like feels productive, right? Because it's like, oh, I could potentially make money from doing this. So it's kind of like working. Even though it's still sitting at my computer for several hours at a time. Yeah, I could stream a watch. You're right. Maybe, if my computer can handle it. I haven't tried it. Before I upgraded my PC, I couldn't handle it. Like, yeah, you would resub if I streamed Overwatch. Did that? Oh, I think that just said now there is nowhere left to go. It's stupid I can't freaking upgrade this anymore when I have so many. Where are we on our milestones? I don't want the game to end before I get these. Oh, we're so close. The game's gonna freaking end before I get these. I don't want that. Unless there's something else that happens after this. But I gotta freaking... I'm so far away from this, though. It's like next one more thing, and like then we're there, and then it's done, right? Like I assume that's the end of the game. Like feels like it, but yeah, I mean this is the highest level now. Like there's no, like 25 is where it ends. So it's like that's just gotta be the end of the game, right? There's gotta be more, you think? You think there's more after this? I don't know. It's a pretty small game. I guess we'll see. I guess I can always like probably hopefully go back and then get the milestones if it is the end of the game, if I don't get them before the end of the game. I guess we'll find out. We're killing humanity? That was the goal of this game? Was to kill humanity? Virus deployed. Smile. Okay. Alright. I'm scared. I'm scared. What the hell? Alright, yeah, it's just the end. Thanks, Goblobin. And Halinza. It's almost like cadenza. I didn't get the freaking milestones. Continue. Okay, we're so close, right? We're almost there. So we just gotta sit here and just freaking get all the things. And then I'm done with this game forever. I really like that until someone else subs. My name is Perma on the screen. Yeah, you like that? There you are forever. Cadenza TV. You earned that. You paid money to put your name there. Yeah. Freaking $6. Now your name's there. Now everyone knows to go to cadenza.net. Okay. Oh my god. Wait, if we go down a level, will there not be a boss? And then I could just mine forever. And I don't even have to get the things, right? Like, it's just like destroy this number of enemies. So it's like, I don't even have to get the bits anymore. I just need to kill the guys. Did I like get that money or part of it? Yeah, I got part of that. Let me see. Hold on, I can check. Where is it? I earned 1 penny from ads. Let's see. Where's my... Oh, here it is. $8.90 is how much money that I've made. Let's see. I let that reset for stuff. It was probably like 2 months, right? If I have $8. Oh, look how many freaking things. I wasn't even looking. Oh yeah, look at all that. Hey, let's just sit here and run while I do something else. Just so I can get those freaking milestones. 2 or 3, yeah. Ginny, sadly, I'm most now asleep. That's fine. Go to sleep. Have a good sleep. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you continue to feel better. Hope you have a nice day tomorrow, a nice Monday. Oh shit, tomorrow's Monday. That means I have art class. Stream. I'm glad you're streaming again. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, maybe I should go to bed soon too, because I got art class tomorrow. Good night. Dream of, like a really yummy pie. Or something. Okay, where am I on my milestones? Finally. Okay. 2 more. Holy. Like, we're so far away from it still. Let's sit here and let it do its thing, I guess. You know what? Maybe I will just let this run while I go pee. BRB. Yeah, that's a lot of like freaking bits, huh? Alright, let's see where we're at. Still not there yet. That's crazy. Are these numbers even going up? Oh my god. And it's like nothing to do with this anymore. mean, I guess I could just be done and just never get them, but it's like, it's so close to just freaking 100%ing the game. It's like, I might as well, right? There's probably some sort of like Steam achievement for that. I suppose in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter at all. Let me think about what time I have to get up tomorrow. Alright, should probably call it at around 2, but it's not quite 1 yet, so can still go for a little bit longer. Oh man, I'm getting freaking sleepy. I guess I could like read some poetry or something while this is happening. How far along are we? That's crazy. Where was that at before? Okay, 87.8, right? We'll let this go. 87.8. Everyone will remember 87.8. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I have like a book or something I can read. Alright, I found Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. Pretty good book. How is it so easy for you to be kind to people? He asked. Milk and honey dripped from my lips as I answered. Because people have not been kind to me. The first boy that kissed me held my shoulders down like the handlebars of the first bicycle he ever rode. I was 5. He had the smell of starvation on his lips, which he picked up from his father feasting on his mother at 4 a.m. He was the first boy to teach me my body was forgiving to those that wanted that I should feel anything less than whole. And my God, did I feel as empty as his mother at 4:25 a.m. Oh, this is a freaking bummer. Hold on. Yeah, I forgot how much of a freaking bummer this book is and all these poems are. Maybe there's like something good in here instead of just everything about the raping of women. Alright. You tell me to quiet down, 'cause my opinions make me less beautiful. But I was not made with a fire in my belly so I could be put out. I was not made with a lightness on my tongue so I could be easy to swallow. I was made heavy, half blade and half silk, difficult to forget and not easy for the mind to follow. That's a fun one. Nothing is safer than the sound of you reading out loud to me. Oh, I finally died. Yeah, it's a little hard to find stuff in here that I actually want to say out loud. A lot of these are not the type of content that I would like to discuss currently, though these poems are very important. It was 87.8 or so. Okay, so I mean, it did go up. We're getting there, though it is very slow. Let me get a different book, maybe. Okay, this one's gonna be much better. The World According to Mr. Rogers. It's pretty much just Fred Rogers quotes or things that he's said on his show or in interviews, you know, stuff like that. This one's gonna be much better, I think. So this first section is titled "The Courage to Be Yourself." Discovering the truth about ourselves is a lifetime's work, but it's worth the effort. Some days, doing the best we can may still fall short of what we would like to be able to do, but life isn't perfect on any front, and doing what we can with what we have is the most we should expect of ourselves or anyone else. Confronting our feelings and giving them appropriate expression always takes strength, not weakness. It takes strength to acknowledge our anger, and sometimes more strength yet to curb the aggressive urges anger may bring and to channel them into non-violent outlets. It takes strength to face our sadness and to grieve, and to let our grief and our anger flow in tears when they need to. It takes strength to talk about our feelings and to reach out for help and comfort when we need it. This one is lyrics from the song "The Truth Will Make Me Free." If I knew the melody, I'd sing it, but unfortunately I don't. What are you still doing here, Cadenza? I thought you were going to bed. The truth will make me free. What if I were very, very sad, and all I did was smile? I wonder after a while what might become of my sadness. Oh. Okay, hold. Let me check my Discord. Ah, that's fine. Interrupts my freaking stream. Yay, okay. Steak and beer. Hell yeah. Wait, you're not too nervous to buy beer? Yeah. That sounds good. Yippee. Oh, I see. Yeah, alright. Yay. Alright. Well, I'll see you tomorrow then. Okay, good night. Go to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. There's no need to collect all this stuff, but just in case it like crashes the game or something. Okay, keep going. Okay, from the song, "The Truth Will Make Me Free." What if I were very, very sad, and all I did was smile? I wonder after a while, what might become of my sadness? What if I were very, very angry, and all I did was sit and never think about it? What might become of my anger? Where would they go, and what would they do if I couldn't let them out? Maybe I'd fall, maybe get sick or doubt. But what if I could know the truth and say just how I feel? I think I'd learn a lot that's real about freedom. Music is the one art we all have inside. We may not be able to play an instrument, but we can sing along or clap or tap our feet. Have you ever seen a baby bouncing up and down in the crib in time to some music? When you think of it, some of that baby's first messages from his or her parents may have been lullabies, or at least the music of their speaking voices. All of us have had the experience of hearing a tune from childhood and having that melody evoke a memory or a feeling. The music we hear early on tends to stay with us all our lives. Who you are inside is what helps you make and do everything in life. There is no should or should not when it comes to having feelings. They're part of who we are, and their origins are beyond our control. When we can believe that, we may find it easier to make constructive choices about what to do with those feelings. Whatever we choose to imagine can be as private as we want it to be. Nobody knows what you're thinking or feeling unless you share it. How many times have you noticed that it's the little quiet moments in the midst of life that seem to give the rest extra special meaning? There's a nurturing element to all human beings whenever they themselves have been nurtured, and it's going to be expressed one way or another. Can I turn the page? Okay. Because it's only one page when I thought it was two is why. When my mother or my grandmother tried to keep me from climbing too high, my grandfather would say, "Let the kid walk on the wall. He's got to learn to do things for himself." I loved my grandfather for trusting me so much. His name was Fred McFeely. No wonder I included a lively elderly delivery man in our television neighborhood whom we named Mr. McFeely. Part of the problem with the word disabilities is that it immediately suggests an inability to see or hear or walk or do other things that many of us take for granted. But what if people who can't feel or talk about their feelings or manage their feelings in constructive ways? What if people who aren't able to form close and strong relationships, and people who cannot find fulfillment in their lives, or those who have lost hope, who live in disappointment and bitterness and find in life no joy, no love? These, it seems to me, are the real disabilities. It's not the honors and the prizes and the fancy outsides of life that ultimately nourish our souls. It's the knowing that we can be trusted, that we never have to fear the truth, that the bedrock of our very being is firm. All our lives, all our lives, we rework the things from our childhood, like feeling good about ourselves, managing our angry feelings, being able to say goodbye to people we love. I feel like I'm gonna crash the game if I don't collect all of these. In order to express our sense of reality, we must use some kind of symbol. Words or notes or shades of paint or television pictures or sculpted forms. None of those symbols or images can ever completely satisfy us because they can never be any more than what they are. A fragment of a reflection of what we feel reality to be. I remember after my grandfather's death, seeing Dad in the hall with tears streaming down his face. I don't think I had ever seen him cry before. I'm glad I did see him. It helped me know that it was okay for men to cry. Many years later, when my father himself died, I cried. And way down deep, I knew he would have said it was all right. It isn't only famous movie stars who want to be alone. Whenever I hear someone speak of privacy, I find myself thinking once again how real and deep the need for such times is for all human beings, at all ages. Solitude is different from loneliness, and it doesn't have to be a lonely kind of thing. You rarely have time for everything you want in this life, so you need to make choices. And hopefully your choices can come from a deep sense of who you are. Most of us, I believe, admire strength. It's something we tend to respect in others, desire for ourselves, and wish for our children. Sometimes, though, I wonder if we confuse strength with other words, like aggression and even violence. Real strength is neither male nor female, but it is, quite simply, one of the finest characteristics that any human being can possess. All life events are formative. All contribute to what we become, year by year, as we go on growing. As my friend the poet Kenneth Koch once said, "You aren't just the age you are all the ages you have ever been." values we care about the deepest, and the movements within society that support those values command our love. When those things that we care about so deeply become endangered, we become enraged. And what a healthy thing that is. Without it, we would never stand up and speak out for what we believe. I've often hesitated in beginning a project because I've thought it'll never turn out to be even remotely like the good idea I have as I start. I could just feel how good it could be. But I decided that, for the present, I would create the best way I know how and accept the ambiguities. When I think of Robert Frost's poems, like The Road Not Taken, I feel the support of someone who is on my side, who understands what life's choices are like, someone who says, I've been there, and it's okay to go on. Do you guys think we've reached the milestones yet? The red one, I think, for sure, is probably there now. The blue one, I'm not so sure. So I think I'm gonna let it keep going. It's got plenty of book left, so. I believe it is a fact of life that what we have is less important than what we make out of what we have. The same holds true for families. It's not how many people there are in a family that counts, but rather the feelings among the people who are there. Okay. We're getting close. This is the last milestone. And we made a decent amount of progress here. We can do more of this for no reason. It's just fun to click buttons. And there's nothing here to do. Okay, I'm not gonna sit there and do that for no reason. Okay. Let's get that last milestone and then we'll probably never play this game again. That feels kind of good though. Like, as someone who has a really hard time actually finishing things, like anything, books, movies, TV shows, games, projects, just anything, it feels good to finish something and put it down and have this feeling of, oh, I don't ever have to put it back up, pick it back up again, you know, I can just set it down and leave it, and that's that, you know, I had an experience, it's ended, it's closed, and I can move on. It feels kind of nice. So I'm looking forward to 100%ing this game and then setting it down. Anyway, let's continue reading the book, shall we? I'm proud of you for the times you came in second or third or fourth, but what you did was the best you had ever done. Often, when you think you're at the end of something, you're at the beginning of something else. I've felt that many times. My hope for all of us is that the miles we go before we sleep will be filled with all the feelings that come from deep caring, delight, sadness, joy, wisdom, and that in all the endings of our life, we will be able to see the new beginnings. When I was a boy, I used to think that strong meant having big muscles, great physical power. The longer I live, the more I realize that real strength has much more to do with what is not seen. Real strength has to do with helping others. The thing I remember best about successful people I've met all through the years is their obvious delight in what they're doing. And it seems to have very little to do with worldly success. They just love what they're doing, and they love it in front of others. I must be an emotional archaeologist because I keep looking for the roots of things, particularly the roots of behavior and why I feel certain ways about certain things. From the song, The Clown in Me. Sometimes I feel when I'm afraid that I will never make the grade. So I pretend I'm someone else and show the world my other self. I'm not quite sure of me, you see, when I have to make a clown of me. A clown, a clown. I think I'll be a clown. I think I'll make the people laugh, and laugh all over town. A clown. That's what I'll be, a clown. Sometimes I feel all good inside and haven't got a thing to hide. My friends all tell me I'm the best. They think I'm better than the rest. It's times like this I act myself, and I let the clown stay on the shelf. Myself, myself. I think I'll be myself. I think I'll let the people see the comfortable inside of me. Myself, I'll be myself. It's only when I feel let down I might be scared into a clown, but he can be himself, where I can be myself, myself. I think I'll be myself. Little by little, we human beings are confronted with situations that give us more and more clues that we aren't perfect. The child is in me still, and sometimes not so still. On to the new section, Understanding Love. Understanding love is one of the hardest things in the world. Deep within us, no matter who we are, there lives a feeling of wanting to be lovable, of wanting to be the kind of person that others like to be with. And the greatest thing we can do is to let people know that they are loved and capable of loving. Love isn't a state of perfect caring. It is an active noun like struggle. To love someone is to strive to accept that person exactly the way he or she is, right here and now. Each generation, in its turn, is a link between all that has gone before and all that comes after. That is true genetically, and it is equally true in the transmission of identity. Our parents gave us what they were able to give, and we took what we could of it and made it part of ourselves. If we knew our grandparents and even great-grandparents, we will have taken from them what they could offer us too. All that helped to make us who we are. We, in our turn, will offer what we can of ourselves to our children and their offspring. It's the people we love the most who can make us feel the gladdest and the maddest. Love and anger are such a puzzle. It's hard for us as adults to understand and manage our angry feelings toward parents, spouses, and children, or to keep their anger toward us in perspective. It's a different kind of anger from the kind we may feel towards strangers because it is so deeply intertwined with caring and attachment. If the day ever came when we were able to accept ourselves and our children exactly as we and they are, then I believe we would have come very close to an ultimate understanding of what good parenting means. It's part of being human to fall short of that total acceptance, and often far short. But one of the most important gifts a parent can give a child is a gift of accepting that child's uniqueness. It always helps to have people we love beside us when we have to do difficult things in life. People have said, "Don't cry," to other people for years and years, and all it has ever meant is, "I'm too uncomfortable when you show your feelings. Don't cry." I'd rather have them say, "Go ahead and cry. I'm here to be with you." Grandparents are both our past and our future. In some ways, they are what has gone before, and in others, they are what we will become. Forgiving and forgetting are often paired together, but the one certainly doesn't necessarily follow the other. Some injuries, real or imagined, we may never be able to forget, even though we say we've forgiven them. Other injuries we may never even be able to say that we forgive. Those are the ones, it seems to me, most likely to involve people we've loved. And I'm so inclined to look at what our experiences of forgiveness may have been like from the first people who loved us. The first time we required forgiveness, we probably did something we shouldn't have when our closest grown-ups thought we should have known better. We made someone angry. We were to blame. What did the first brush with blame begin to teach us? If we were fortunate, we began to learn that to err is human. Even good people sometimes do bad things. Errors might mean corrections, apologies, repairs, but they didn't mean that we, as a person, were a bad person in the sight of those we loved. The second thing we learned, if we were fortunate, was that having someone we loved get mad at us did not mean that person had stopped loving us. We had their unconditional love, and that meant we would have their forgiveness too. Okay, should we check on our freaking progress? We didn't get there. How far are we? 79.8. We're gonna finish the whole book before we get there, it feels like, huh? One of my wise teachers, Dr. William F. Orr, told me, "There is only one thing evil cannot stand, and that is forgiveness." Love and trust, in the space between what's said and what's heard in our life, can make all the difference in this world. Competition. It's a word that makes many of us very edgy, and it's a situation that we have probably been living with since we were very small. For some people, competition is a thrill, a stimulation, a challenge. For others, it's a source of sadness and anger and apprehension. For still others, it's a mixture of all those things. It's not possible to go through life without competing. As one woman told me, competition is a part of our everyday life, whether we're competing for a job, or on the soccer field, or for love. There are many kinds of competition, to be sure, but I think that love does have something to do with them all. In fact, I believe that if we've ever wanted someone's love, then we've known what competition really means. Helen Ross was a good friend who taught teachers, doctors, and psychiatrists, and consulted with professionals working with children and families all over the world. She was one of the great people of our age in the understanding of the dynamic development of human beings. After one operation for cancer and some subsequent therapy, Helen chose to refuse treatment when her cancer reappeared. One day when I visited her, I found Helen very frail, yet interested in all that I had to tell her about our television work and her Pittsburgh friends. Some of the time I just held her hand and we said nothing. We didn't have to. After one of those silences, Helen said to me, "Do you ever pray for people, Fred?" "Of course I do." So I said, "Dear God, encircle us with thy love wherever we may be." And Helen replied, "That's what it is, isn't it? It's love. That's what it's all about." Helen was 88 when she died. She had spent most of her adult life working at understanding the complexities of human growth and development, and her summation of life was that love is what it's all about. From the song, It's You I Like. It's you I like. It's not the things you wear, not the way you do your hair, but it's you I like. The way you are right now, the way deep down inside you, not the things that hide you, not your toys, they're just beside you. But it's you I like, every part of you, your skin, your eyes, your feelings, whether old or new. I hope that you'll remember, even when you're feeling blue, that it's you I like, it's you yourself, it's you I like. There's something unique about being a member of a family that really needs you in order to function well. One of the deepest longings a person can have is to feel needed and essential. There's something... Oh, I already read that one. After David Carradine, son of John Carradine, said in gratitude of his father's accomplishments, "I could stand on his shoulders and feel twice as tall." That each generation could stand on the shoulders of the last and feel twice as tall is a poetic hope for all our families. My own friend and companion, when I was little and didn't yet have a sister, was Mitzi, a brown, wire-haired mongrel. We played and had long conversations, during which she heard many of my secrets and shared my joys and sadnesses. We ran in the fields and huddled together through thunderstorms. I gave a great deal of myself to Mitzi, and she faithfully reflected that self back to me, helping me learn more about who I was and, in those early days, what I was feeling. When she died, she went on teaching me about loss and grief, and about the renewal of hope and joy. The gifts we treasure most over the years are often small and simple. In easy times and in tough times, what seems to matter most is the way we show those nearest us that we've been listening to their needs, to their joys, and to their challenges. I received a letter from a parent who wrote, "Mr. Rogers, how do you do it? I wish I were like you. I want to be patient and quiet and even-tempered and always speak respectfully to my children, but that just isn't my personality. I often lose my patience and even scream at my children. I want to change from an impatient person into a patient person, from an angry person into a gentle one." Just as it takes time for children to understand what real love is, it takes time for parents to understand that being always patient, quiet, even-tempered, and respectful isn't necessarily what good parents are. In fact, parents help children by expressing a wide range of feelings, including appropriate anger. All children need to see that the adults in their lives can feel anger and not hurt themselves or anyone else when they feel that way. As parents, we need to try to find the security within ourselves to accept the fact that children and parents won't always like each other's actions, that there will be times when parents and children won't be able to be friends, and that there will be times of real anger in families. But we need to know at the same time that moments of conflict have nothing to do with whether parents and children really love one another. It's our continuing love for our children that makes us want them to become all they can be, capable of making sound choices. Okay, how freaking close are we now? We didn't get there still. 86 points. Is it really worth it? I mean, we spent all this time. We're almost there, and for what? A freaking Steam achievement, probably, right? Like, oh, yippee, 100% of the game. You know what? Who cares? I'm over it. Not everything has to be perfect. You know? In the long run, it doesn't really matter. And I know we got so close, but look, there wasn't even an achievement. There's no reason for doing it. We unlocked all of the achievements. There wasn't an achievement for finishing the milestones. So, it was for nothing in the end. Well, at least we got to read some Mr. Rogers quotes. That was nice, right? Okay. The silence is nice. do want to play Coffee Talk so that I can practice voice acting. But like my voice is tired now from reading all that Mr. Rogers. What about Cooking Simulator? For some reason that's calling to me. There it goes. Why is it Christmas themed? And why is it so loud? Oh, I have to hit apply. I turned the volume down, hit apply, and it... Oh, there we go, okay. The Christmas is pissing me off. Okay, new game. Okay, it's been several years since I've played this, over 5 I think, so I don't remember how to play at all. Okay, welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to Cooking Simulator. As you've already noticed, the restaurant you're now employed in does not have the greatest rating. Your task is to restore it to its former glory and reach the highest level of prestige. The last chef left the kitchen covered in sticky notes. Maybe they'll be of some use to you. Good luck. Hi, I'm the manager of this place. Since it's your first day, I'll show you the ropes. First of all, button binding hints are always displayed in the bottom right corner of the screen. 2. During this tutorial, you can view your tasks in the bottom left corner of the screen. 3. This tutorial will autosave between stages. If you get lost or stuck, you can always go back. Looks like the last owner left this place in a sorry state. Get the phone. We need to call some professionals. Okay. Where's the phone? Over here. Phone. What a mess. We need to get that gas cooker running ASAP. Follow the marker. Take the phone with you. Okay. Wow, it'll take ages to repair that thing. We better hire someone that's fast. While hovering over the cooker, use scroll wheel to select a company, then press click. Please start the repairs. Score pricey. Fast service. 45 seconds. Okay. Trying to go bankrupt. Almost everything in the kitchen costs money. Plates, products, and especially repairs. Don't take more than you need and keep an eye on your balance. Once you're out of money, you're out of business. Okay, 1 down, 4 to go. We still need to fix ovens and deep fryers. Okay, well, the cheapest is 37. 270. 50 for 181. 75 for 90. 37 for 90. Yeah, sure. Okay, put the phone away. Okay, no time to take a breather. This place is empty and we're going to do something about it. First, you'll need some utensils. Find the corporate boxes for everyone. Press to open the shop. Utensils, buy a blender. Blender is a utensil? Oh, I still wouldn't call that a utensil. Okay. So if we move the box, hover over it, press E to pick it up, then put it down on the countertop. Okay. Use the shop to buy equipment from the list. Bake tray. Guess where's the oven? Should be by the oven. Two big pots. Should be out the stove. Cutting board. Probably best. Maybe here. Knife. Next to the cutting board. Pan. The stove. Spatula. Next to the stove. Put the freaking spatula down. What the hell? Hang it on the hook. Alright. Recipes from the laptop. Click the recipe manager. Click the not owned tab. Not owned. Buy a recipe. Baked trout. Okay. Oh, there. Salmon and boiled potatoes. Tomato soup. Okay. Close. See. Repairs, utensil recipes. Need the spices. Enter shop view. The box. Okay. Spices. Salt. Okay. Herbs. Shopping. This I only need the spices now. Black pepper. Can I like? I have to buy them one at a time, I guess. King sucks. That's not what I meant. Put back down. Okay. Gaia. Freaking. Dill. Maybe. Whatever. Horseradish. Thyme. Okay, liquids. Chicken broth. Oh, there's like a knife thing right there. Put the knife in the precise handling of tools in the kitchen is crucial. Thing with shift over the place for every holding in your hand. Shift. Rotate. Okay. Draw. Anyway. Put it in the thing. This feels like, I don't know, like over here, I guess. Sour cream feels like it should go in the fridge. Maybe? Maybe not. It looks like it's a shelf stable container. Sunflower oil. Okay, I'm gonna move this cutting board over to like next to where the knives are. Freaking. Black pepper. I see. Shit. That was way too much pepper. Okay. So is it just one? So 5 grams. That's 1 gram. 2, 3, 4, 5. I see. Okay. So if I hit. Okay. I think I see. I think I get it now. So if I hit E to change to 5 and then do it once. Okay. If I'm gonna be like, let's just freaking keep these here. Where's my tray? Over here. Buy a lemon. Ooh. 4 even slices of lemon. Okay. is this like so hard? That's pretty uneven. How long has this been going? You guys really delicate even when they're hot by pressing it onto the plate. Okay. Plate. Season with horseradish. Four freaking slices of lemon? That's insane. Also, 3 sprigs of parsley is also insane. An entire lemon is insane. Like, yeah, sure. Keep a product sounds good. Alright. Now we cook. Alright. Skill manager. Okay. Skills produce small guy, but if you just skills, you can do so now. Sure. Okay. Blah blah blah. Yeah. What's you done here? The perk browser app. Perks. If you already own perks, which levels you've been earning new ones, that's great. That's all. What you done here? Yeah. Look at the time. We need to open right away. Let's get cooking. Just ordered a salmon steak with boiled potatoes. Sure. Find a big pot. Yep. 1 liter of tap water. Where's the sink? Here it is. I see. 1 liter. Okay. Now add 20 grams of salt. Salt. 10. 2. Fetch a salmon. Place a fish on the cutting board. Season with salt and black pepper. Check the recipe on it. Any display. What does that mean? Oh, I see. 5 grams. Oh. 3, 4, 5. Pepper. Salmon. 5. Okay. Pan. It's already there. Okay. Sunflower oil. Put the salmon on the pan. Don't you want to get it hot first? Whatever. Fry the steak for 60 seconds. Okay. How long's it been? Go. There we go. Any other dishes? Anything else I can prepare? From the pot onto the, oh, hold the plate. Large plate. What? Oh, there we go. Okay, timers don't usually go for that long. Q, E, set it down. Turn that off. How do you... Oh, probably like, did it go in the sink? Or did I just spill it all over the floor? Okay, it went in the sink. We got a dishwasher, or I probably have to wash the dishes by hand. Grill. Wait a minute, cutter. Processor, microwave. Doesn't look like there's a dishwasher. That's crazy. If I got that at a restaurant, like that exact thing, I would be pissed. I'd be pissed off. Like, okay, shut up. Yep. Milliliters. Okay. 12 grams of salt. Six grams of cayenne pepper. Black pepper, 12 grams. Eight tomatoes. Are these those are tomatoes? Those are tomatoes that look like apples. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lemon. Our onions are back here. One onion. That freaking thing's still on. Lit for 60 seconds. Assume I'll need the blender. Whoops. That's unsanitary. Okay, sour cream. 150 milliliters. Deep plate. Place it on the counter. Okay, that seems ridiculous. Okay. Oh. How long has my microphone been off for? This whole time? Holy shit. You gotta be kidding. It's a good thing that, like, nobody's here. And actually watching any of this. Oh my god. Yesterday on stream I forgot to fix the input, so it was just a black screen for the entire time it was coffee talk. And now we do this. It's fine. It doesn't show me. I guess it is done. Set it down. Horseradish. All the lemons. Has my mic been off really this whole time? Like, well, you know, the plate. Turn this on. I mean, it seems like it's hot already, right? Ding. Is that it for the day? Nope. New order. Okay, pork chop. This is new. It's from the baking tray. Okay. Pork chop. Salt. 4 grams of salt. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 grams of pepper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thyme. 6 grams of thyme. 1, 2, and 30 milliliters of sunflower oil in the pan. What do we got? 22 milliliters of oil in there already. Oh, well. Maybe I should have emptied it first, huh? Oh well. Turn that on. Okay, 1 potato. Season with 6 grams of salt. Cut potato chunks, 50 grams. Okay. Potato. Maybe like that. No, not like that. Oh, it's too small. How are we doing over here? We gotta flip that. Tray. Seconds. We'll set a timer for that. 60. Oops. 60, 70, 80. Should I like... Has my mic really been off for like this whole game? When did I mute it? When did I mute? Oh, when I coughed. Okay. Forgot to turn it back on after I coughed. So, not the whole game. Fuck, I fucked that up, huh? Probably because Oh, I see. Yeah, it had salmon flavor in it. Bad cutting technique, wrong amount of product. Yeah. My bad. Probably shouldn't keep old soup. Should probably like wash this thing or something. You know, like, I don't know. Did I get the pepper off? No. I didn't realize that's what would happen. Just threw away my cutting board. Stop pressing freaking E. Now I need a new cutting board. Alright. Cool. How do I like clean? Sponge? Oh, E? Okay, there we go. Okay. And clean this. I guess. I can't clean the big pots. Don't even touch it. Anyway. Clean the sink. Good enough, I guess. Wait, can I clean the cutting board? Okay. I see. Well. Good enough, right? End of the day. And then I'm gonna go to the freak to bed. Cause I gotta get up for class tomorrow. Let's pick our perk. Yeah, thermal vision. Yeah, just give me more money, I think. And which recipe do we want? Duck broth, fried shrimp, sweet and smoky salmon. Let's see, clarified butter. It's not too bad. What do I got here? Water, salt, pepper, duck breast, carrot, onion, boil, cut the and 140 grams of duck breast. White pepper, black pepper, salt, smoked pepper powder, lime juice, olive oil. I think we're gonna go with the shrimp. Okay. Save game. That was a quick save, so we don't need to. Exit game. Okay. Oh. Well, that's it for tonight's stream. Thank you everyone for being here. No stream tomorrow, but I hope to start to stream more regularly. At least a few times a week. Hopefully. So, yeah. And then, maybe once you do something consistently over time, kind of things start to go somewhere. Alright, well, good night, everyone. Sleep well.
you.